episode of This Square Room. Feels like it's been a minute. I missed you guys. Both. I mean, I was talking to people listening, but like I missed you guys too.
I kind of want everyone to know who's listening that she said a minute, and that's a Toronto thing, and I don't like that.
What?
It's been a minute.
It's.
Is that?
I don't think that's.
Fam, it's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a minute. That's a Toronto
thing.
one.
It did not sound anything like that. But that's not an exclusively Toronto thing.
Where else do you hear it's been a minute?
A lot of like North American slang uses that.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wonderful voice with the beautiful bass.
Da-dum.
Oh, not anymore. But that is Deswayne, aka Desi D18.
It was supposed to be a gun at first,
like
but
hung, or whatever, like 6'9".
Ladies and gentlemen, that wonderful voice belongs to Hugh-Gene, aka
Turd biscuits,
aka Hugh-Gene B. Right, that's it. No numbers. Yeah. Okay. And then me, I'm Jonel. Hi.
Hey.
At Jonel Wilson. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we upload new episodes every single Tuesday. So, follow us, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You don't want to miss new episodes because, like, I think they're... What?
Hugh just smelled his armpits and said sour.
How'd you smell? You stuck your hand there?
Yeah, he quickly wiped it, each of them.
It's like a...
and then put both hands to his nose.
Really?
Sometimes you just want to know, like,
I tried not to make eye contact, but he saw me look at him and he smiled and said sour.
Yeah, because if I saw that, I would be like the...
sour, man.
Hugh, how are you? How's your day?
Day's hot.
Clearly, if you're that sour.
It was drippy. It was a drippy day.
Oh, okay.
Drippy day. Just dripping all over the place,
Stop touching your face with your pit hands.
It's fine. I'll wash my face later.
Eventually.
When I get home, I'll wash my face.
Des, how are you?
I'm good. I'm kind of tired, but what's new, right?
When are you not? Well, you work nights, right? Yeah. So you worked last night?
Yeah. 12 hours.
Okay, so normally you would be trying to catch up on sleep right now.
Yeah.
But you're here.
Yeah. Where else would I be? Come
on. Love that.
Thanks.
That.
Joe, how are you?
I'm good. I'm also tired, but mostly because like I just did
a big adventure.
Yes. So I just got back from a cross-country road trip with my besties. They were living in Vancouver for the last 6 years, and they were like, we're coming home, and I was like, all right, bet. But no, like we were talking about it for a while, and we're like, it would be cool to do a road trip, and like it's actually for a purpose. It's not just because I think that when you have a reason, it sets like a deadline and a timeline, as opposed to just like
randomly wanting to do it,
right? Because we could have been planning this forever and it could have never happened. So it was cool. Flew out from Toronto to Vancouver. Oh, I said Toronto. Sound like you.
That's what it's called. From
Toronto. No, that's not what it's called. That's how it's spelled. That's not what it's called. From Toronto to Vancouver. I spent a couple days in Vancouver, and then we started the trip, and we went through.
See any polar bears?
No.
No igloos?
It's also summer.
I know. Just for the people in the States.
No igloos, no moose, although we were hoping to see a moose, or at least I was. We saw a lot of like moose crossing signs, but like no moose. Yeah, we went through Vancouver, Kelowna, went up to Jasper, went back down to like Banff, Calgary, spent a couple days in Calgary, went through Saskatchewan because it was just the prairies, there's nothing there. Like we tried to do a little like excursion thing, and it was just pure dead grass and bugs. No, seriously.
No, I believe you. That's what makes it so
that's
funny.
The prairies, just flat.
It's so funny. We're driving, and like my friend, she's driving the car, and she is just going. Like we're in the like the grasslands, and like on this dirt path, and there's like little critters in the like on the road, and I'm just like, I don't want to say her name, but I'm like, hey, like watch where you're driving. Like there's a little thing, like you're gonna hit it. Like
rabbits?
No, like smaller. Like I think my first instinct was like chipmunk, but like I knew it wasn't a chipmunk. So I said like there's little like creatures or critters or whatever in the road, and she's like, who cares? It's just a rat. And I'm like, that's not a rat. She's like, I'm like, it's bigger than a rat. She's like, nah, that's just a long-bodied rat. And I was like, what the hell's a long-bodied rat? Like
a squirrel?
No, but you know what?
Yeah.
No. She said it like that was a thing. Like she was so confident. I know.
That's not a
So
thing. It's called just a big rat.
no, my other friend was like, "You're stupid. That's a prairie dog."
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that makes sense.
But
Makes
now
sense. You killed a bunch of them when you ran over them.
No, I don't think she did. Well,
Probably a
actually,
couple.
to be fair, I was like, "Did you hit one?" She's like, "I don't know, maybe I did."
Maybe.
No. Oh no, it wasn't her who said that. Actually, it was my other friend. But no, but they were cute. I got a little video of one like popping out and like they scurry into these little holes. But like there were like rattlesnakes in the area and stuff, and I was just like, get me out of here. The bugs in that area. Oh my god. And because it's the prairies, like there's hardly any trees and like all the like.
That's where my cousin was, Regina, right? Saskatchewan.
That's Saskatchewan. We didn't necessarily go. We drove through it,
yeah.
so we didn't stop in the city.
Okay.
But yeah, Regina is in Saskatchewan. We drove through Manitoba, Winnipeg. We stayed there. Then into Ontario, Thunder Bay. For people who don't know, especially Americans, like Canada is so big. Like in the States, you can drive through a state, some of them in like a couple hours to like 5, 6, you know? Whereas in Canada, from the moment we crossed the Ontario border to get to Toronto, it was like 19-20 hours just driving in our province.
Oh, that's crazy.
And for those who don't know what a province is, it's the equivalent of a state. It's the same essentially. That's just what we call it.
Yeah, that's way too much driving.
Yeah, from like here to Thunder Bay is like 23 hours. 23
That's
hours.
disgusting.
Yeah, so it was crazy. It was a lot of driving, you know, long days, short nights, but it was so fun, you know?
Yeah.
It was like me and my friends. It was just like a nice bonding experience, and I would definitely do it again.
Oh,
honestly, like we had some long days, but like even the last drive, like we drove straight through from Thunder Bay, so I got in a night earlier. I was supposed to get in on Sunday evening, but we got in like late Saturday. I mean, it was like past midnight, but you know, we got in a day earlier, and like it didn't even feel that long. Like we were just like happy to be home, and like I don't know, when you have good company, it makes
nothing matters.
Yeah. So like it was, you know, quite exhausting and legs cramping and trying to sleep in the car and whatever, but like overall it was a really great trip. We saw some really cool things, did some really cool things. They had never been to like Jasper and Calgary and Banff and everything, so like a lot of the country we were exploring for the first time together.
That's cool.
Yeah. Funny story, when we were in BC, so we were in, it was before we went to Kelowna. I don't remember what part of BC it was. I would have to ask. But we were visiting some of their friends who were staying at a cabin. So like on our way out, we stopped. They made us, you know, breakfast and whatever. I got to meet them, and like they got to see their friends off one last time. We pull up to this cabin. Again, this is in British Columbia. It's like maybe an hour and a half outside of Vancouver, so like not that far. My friend gets out of the car. He is a black man. He was driving. He stands up before he gets out of the car before the rest of us, and all I heard was hi. So I was like, oh, I assumed it was his friend, like from the door, but I looked and I didn't see anyone. But it was a little girl and her mom walking like behind us, like walking by the house, walking down the street. So I was like, okay. And then, you know, I don't know if he said hi or waved and smiled, but he greeted her back. And then this little girl goes, "Your skin looks like chocolate."
Oh my God.
And we're just sitting there like, oh, okay. And then, you know, the mom was kind of just like,
oh my God.
The mom was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Come on. And I think on her way, like, continuing down the street, she was like, oh, you know, I wish my skin looked like chocolate, you know, something like that.
No, you don't, kid. No, you don't.
But it's just the fact. So I want to ask you guys, like, is, not on the kid's part, it would be, you know, obviously the parent, but, like, is that racist?
No.
Or
I've had that happen to me too. It's the kid just sees brown chocolate.
Right, but, like,
the kid doesn't know.
See, I'm in the middle. Do you remember years ago when I was at camp and I had a kid who was 5'6", and he finished swimming and he was changing.
5 or 6?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was changing and he came out the change room and he looked at me and he's like, "Why is your skin poo color?" And you shut up.
Shit.
And I stared at him, and the other counselor like ran over and like, "You can't say that. You can't say that."
Your skin
and I was like,
colored?
I don't know who to blame. I don't.
But you would think that, like, people who are exposed, because that camp was very much
it's definitely not in BC, that's for sure.
Well, no, the camp was in the Greater Toronto area, so you think that there's a lot of people, but you know that camp was a very particular type of ethnicity.
And I think I think with, I don't know. I think with colored people, the kids who have never seen white people, they're not like, oh my God, look, a white person.
Right.
Africa,
We're not like, they're
There's
not like, you look like a ghost.
Yeah, but I think they more so like talk to each other about it.
No, in Africa, there was like this video of they saw this white guy and they're screaming and running because they thought it was a ghost. Yeah, it's the same shit. It's the same shit.
Funny.
If the kid's like a little 3-4-year-old and they're like, whatever, and you're in the middle of nowhere. If they're in a really rural area where
But
there's
that's
like
what I'm saying.
occasionally.
We weren't in the city for
Yeah,
sure, but
so
we
the
were
kid-
not that far
This
out.
kid didn't call him
And,
blue
like-
like you. He's called you
I
chocolate.
know chocolate sounds nice. That's why I was like, oh, I wish I
Yeah,
got
so
chocolate. I got
chocolate.
poo.
It's brown. That guy's brown. Chocolate.
You're black poo.
Yeah, no one was mad at the kid. I mean, my friend,
hope not.
he smiled and was very
Yeah,
pleasant with the
I would
kid.
say
but
the
it was
parents.
kind of like a situation where, like, first of all, you need to teach your kids. You can't just
Right
say
away, I would say right there.
what comes out of their mouth, right?
Yeah.
And then also, it's like it may not be racist, but I think it is a little racially charged because it's like if she what.
You guys are thinking way too much about it. The kid called you chocolate. Oh well. And
Not
you're in a
poo.
rural
Poo
area.
hurt.
You're in a rural area where there's probably like 0
Chocolate.
things, and the chocolate.
So you're telling me that the kid has never seen a
If they're
a
in a
black
rural
person,
area, probably
not on
not.
TV, nothing.
They probably think chocolate.
Right.
They put 2 and 2 together.
Okay,
Chocolate.
Hugh. What I'm saying is it's
Chocolate.
not on the kid, obviously. The kid said it in the sweetest way possible. But as a parent, you should educate your kid on all cultures and learn how to be respectful and like because with the wrong person that could be really bad like for the kid, and the kid is going to grow up. You can't get away with that cute shit forever.
Oh, they can.
No, they can't.
This little 18-year-old white girl's coming to a black man like, ooh, you're chocolate. You want some of this Hershey dick? That's what they're going to hear.
You want this Wonder Bar?
That's what
2-pack.
That's what it turns into, for real. It turns into the pornos I watch. Oh,
You want to get blacked?
that went left. I'm so sorry.
Like, we weren't talking about
That's why I said 2 Wonder Bars. It's blacked.
okay.
But overall, it was a
Anyways.
good trip.
Yes,
That's
it was.
good.
It was a great trip. I enjoyed
good.
myself. Definitely, there's a few spots that I would like to hit up again. A few spots that I don't care to go back to.
Saskatchewan.
No, Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Oh.
Low key, little racist.
Yeah, no, very.
Thunder's a shithole.
Yeah.
It's really known for that.
You came back, you said Saturday.
Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Saturday night. Okay.
We would have gotten in like Saturday night, but we were like,
Nah, let's take our time.
no.
We're earlier than we thought.
No. We were like, we are tired, we are exhausted, but like one more round of celebratory drinks just because, like, just
Yeah, why not?
we
Close
made
it off.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
just went out for drinks. So by the time I got back, it was like 12:30.
Saturday night, I went to go watch Suicide Squad.
How was that?
Okay.
Was it good?
I'm not gonna say because
It was bad.
Because like spoilers.
It was bad.
I'm not into those type of
It
movies.
was bad. It was bad. Just say it was bad.
I can't say that because if you're into those type of,
It was bad.
it's not my type of superhero movies.
It was bad. Your vibes told me it was bad.
So
It was bad. Okay, thank you.
it may be like 11, 12 a.m. at night. And 12 a.m. is night, you idiot. 12 a.m. So I'm on my way home and I'm like, what should I eat? Like, I don't want to go home and cook. Okay, let me either pass Popeyes, and if it's open, I'll go to Popeyes. If not, I will go to A&W, which is a burger place and a chicken place.
A&W and
Yeah.
Popeyes.
Do they have A&W down there?
No, they don't have A&W in the
Yeah,
States.
so
Yes,
A&W.
they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was a Canadian thing,
I thought
too,
it was
yeah.
Canadian, I guess. Okay.
I mean, I'm like pretty sure. First of all, A&W is all over Canada.
Yeah.
Even in the most rural areas,
Yeah.
it's like there's one gas station,
A&W
some cows,
is
and an
attached.
A&W.
So I was like, okay, Popeyes is open. So I stop at Popeyes.
What'd you get? 2-piece?
So I get out the car, and as I'm getting out the car, these two guys are in Popeyes, and I don't really care. So they come out as I'm getting out the car.
What'd you get, man?
I start walking towards the door,
Sandwich?
and the guy's like, "Excuse me, sir, do you have $1?"
You give him $1?
And he's like, "Can I?" He's like, "I'm trying to buy a biscuit, but I don't have enough change."
You
So-
can't buy a biscuit for $1.
A biscuit is $1 something.
Yeah, so you.
But he has the something. He
Oh, he
doesn't
has the
have the
something.
dollar. So I'm like, no problem. Yeah. The friend So, okay, this guy is wearing a red shirt, baggy red shirt, red bandana.
Oh, no.
Tattoos all over his face.
Geez.
It's a white guy.
Oh, no, that's even worse.
Teardrop tattoos, about 13 of them.
Oh, no.
Damn.
And baggy blue jeans and red shoes.
Were you in Oshawa?
No, I was in Scarborough.
Oh, no.
And there's a guy behind him who I wasn't really paying attention to, but he was stockier. I don't want to call him fat because he wasn't fat. He was just big.
Big bone.
Yeah. So I said, okay, yeah, and I should have $1. And he's like, okay, thank you. The friend jumps in and he's like, oh, can you buy me something for $3.99?
You fucked up.
And I look at him and I start laughing. And the friend tells him, like, shut up. Like, shut up. So I start walking. I'm like, I'll see what I can do. And he's like, oh, it's just $3.99. It's just $3.99. Blah, blah. And his friend's like, shut up. I asked first. He said yes to me. Don't ask him nothing.
I would have just said no to both and left.
So as I'm going inside, I hear the bandana one talking about something about jail. But I don't care because that's not my business where you've been or where you're headed. Mm-hmm. So I go inside and I didn't realize they didn't have masks. I was not taking it in, nothing. But when they went inside, the lady looked at them, said something to the guy in the back, and then the guy in the back came front and went to the cash register and he's like, can I help you guys? And the guys point at me and I'm like, okay, can I get a biscuit, just one? And can I get a 2-piece combo? And
that's $3.99?
No. And the guy was like,
Dez's food.
And the guy was like, don't forget the $3.99.
Oh.
And I start bursting out laughing because now you're pushing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the friend was like, shut up and let the man order his food. And I was like, honestly, the 2-piece combo was for you guys to split because obviously you guys are hungry or something. So I was just going to get the combo for you guys to split. So they're like, oh, okay. The guy's like, oh, my bad. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever. So I get that, and I get myself a 2-piece as well. Okay.
Combo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now the guy's like, okay, what do you want to drink? And the bigger one was like Sprite. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, you're not even going to ask the other guy, like, you know, what do you want? But the guy's like, I don't want anything to drink. Okay, so I get my drink, iced tea. I get my food first because they asked the lady to split it. So while the lady's splitting it, I get my food.
Like separate bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get my food and they're like, oh, the guy's like, I don't want a drumstick. Can I get a thigh? And the other guy's like, yeah, I want a thigh too, but I want mine spicy. Oh, can you put the fries in? Can you separate the fries? And they're like, no, we're going to put the fries in one bag. And the guy's like, oh, okay, put it in mine. And then they start arguing about whose bag the fries go in.
I would have left at that point.
I'm walking out. So the guy's like, the lady was like, okay, I'm going to put the fries in a separate bag and you guys figure it out. So I'm walking out and I walk past them. I'm like, okay, guys, have a good night. I keep walking, nothing. So I turn my back to the door to walk backwards out the door and I stop. And I'm like, okay, guys, have a safe night. You know, stay safe.
Why'd you say that?
They did not say anything. I walked out that store and I was livid. Not because they did say thank you when I said I was getting them the 2-piece. But it's the fact that you could not even tell me bye or drive safe or something. Acknowledge my bye.
13 things on his face.
I don't care. I don't care. It's so disappointing.
Oh, why? Did you see their faces?
That doesn't mean they can't say goodbye.
Their faces already said goodbye.
Profiling.
Everyone profiles.
I do not profile.
If you see a guy in a black hoodie at nighttime, are you going to be fine with that?
If he asked me for something, yes, because he didn't do me anything.
If you see a sketchy looking dude walking towards you,
to me,
if you see a sketchy dude walking towards you, how are you going to feel?
I'm going to be like, he's going to ask me something.
If you see a guy that looks like fucking the guy from Silent Hill, what are you gonna do?
I would laugh and then figure out what he wants. Because I grew I grew up in Scarborough, so seeing a thuggish looking guy is not like, oh my god. It's just like, whatever. Like, what are you gonna ask me? I know you're gonna ask me something. But it's like you didn't have the decency to even say bye. So I called one of my friends because I didn't even enjoy my Popeyes the way I wanted to. Because that really did bother me. And I was venting to my friend about it. And he's like, Des, this is so you. Like, the smallest things bother you and the biggest thing don't. And I'm like, yes, because like you don't even have the human decency. I went out my way.
He doesn't have any decency.
I got
Look at his face.
See, you can't say that.
Of course I can say
that. No, man, no.
I can say what the fuck I
want. Because that's like people looking at me and be like, oh, you're big and black, so you're terrifying. But I'm not.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, not at all. And like it ruined my night. It ruined my next day. And like I can't stop thinking about it. I'm not lying to you guys. It really.
I wouldn't if you saw those 13 teardrops on.
If I saw them again and they asked me, I'd be like, honestly, the last time I did this for you guys.
You don't have to say all that. Just say no.
No, I wouldn't say no.
He's like, oh yeah, fam. Oh, I'm gonna take out my gat and go back to jail. Oh, I don't
mind doing things for people I don't know. I don't mind spending, like I had a meal one time and I stopped at a light. It was late at night and some guy walks up to the window and he's like, please, do you have any spare change? And I gave him my whole meal. I'm like, I hope you don't mind, but like I already started drinking the drink. I was thirsty. And he's like, no, I don't mind. Thank you. Give me that shit. Yeah. And like I just went home and I was hungry, and then the next morning I made myself breakfast. Like to me, those things aren't a big deal because you obviously need it more than me. Yeah. But you can't even say bye? That is baffling to me. Just turn around and be like, later.
You were say later there.
Anything.
Where am I?
Anything. Some acknowledgement after you get the. I'm still. I can't.
I think what makes it worse. It's one thing if like maybe you didn't say anything and they didn't say anything.
Exactly.
But
I said it twice.
That I'd have been a little irked too. I'm not gonna lie.
And I told my friend like I don't want to feel like I shouldn't have done that. Because I did it for a reason. I simply could have got the guy the $3.99 thing or been like, nah, you can have a biscuit too. But no, you guys are obviously on the street or something. I don't know.
They're street people.
They weren't dressed like raggedy or anything.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Like their clothes look like, okay, you probably put this on 2 days ago, but it's not ripped or anything. And then they were arguing. The guy was like telling the fat one.
I'm just going to glaze over that.
What? 2 days ago?
I thought you were going to say like.
Nah, man. Men don't change all the time. So,
That's true.
2 days is nothing.
That's true.
Yeah, and they were the fat one. He was telling the fat one, like, the bigger one. Sorry,
there you go.
The
what
bigger
the
one.
Fuck is wrong with you? Politically correct. Don't body shame people. You asshole.
You're right, and I didn't want to call him fat. Every time I talk about it, I don't want to.
Damn, you just call him fat again.
It was an accident. No, I'm saying
I said husky.
Husky. Okay,
there you go.
Husky. He was a bit husky, and. The guy was like, oh, you eat McDonald's every day.
Yeah, clearly. So he's husky.
I should get the fries. And he's like, what are you talking about? I haven't had McDonald's in like 2 days.
Is that the husky guy?
Yeah. That's why I got the voice. Yeah, but I'm actually like, it actually bothers me. It's like holding the door for someone and then they don't even say thank you.
Right? And you want to like,
crazy. I want to slam the door in your face.
Then don't hold the door open for people.
No.
Because you're expecting an answer, don't open the door.
No.
You're not doing it for the good
I'm not
right reason.
expecting an answer,
Clearly, if you're getting
but it
mad,
would be nice to have an answer.
Then don't open the door.
It's like you going to the fridge and being like, oh, Des, do you want something to drink? And I'm like, yeah. And you bring it and I don't say thank you.
That's fine.
That's not fine.
I got satisfaction from doing it for you.
That's not fine.
For me, it's fine. That's not fine. I don't need the answer.
I hate people.
I think people need to learn how to express their gratitude more
100%.
Because it goes a long way. It really does. Like a lot of people, a little kindness, a little gratitude, a little, it really does go a long way. So it's like they technically didn't owe you anything, but they should have
said bye.
Yeah, like I said, it would have been one thing if like you didn't say anything and you just walked out.
Oh, you're fine.
But you said it twice. Like, at least say bye.
And I was waiting at the door. Like, I stopped and I'm like, okay, guys.
Say bye to me.
Have a safe night. Be safe. Make sure you put the fries in my bag. Oh, no.
And I'm like, they were too caught up.
We're going to do some little, that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, I just like.
That little Methy Bethy,
you at the door like, okay, I'm leaving
See
now.
you later. Okay, guys.
Okay, I'm going for real this time.
I'm out of here.
Poor thing.
I was hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was hurt. It did hurt.
No.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
You're all right.
I'm not. It really is still bothering
the fact
me.
that the Popeyes didn't even hit
It didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I even sat in the car and ate. My whole thing, I was gonna get it, go inside, watch something on the TV, enjoy it like a normal person. I sat there and I was venting to my friend about it. I'm like, these don't even taste good. As I'm shoving it down my throat and drinking so I don't choke to death. I did. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't even in the mood to do that because it just ruined my whole vibe.
Oh well.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
They did. Murdered. That's why he went to jail.
Double homicide.
He added another teardrop. I killed that guy's vibe.
Hey, maybe that's where all the teardrops are from.
Just killing people's mood.
Mm-hmm. Kill the mood. Mood killer. By that standard, you would have a whole face.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
Sorry. Do you not pride yourself on that sometimes?
Why the fuck would I do that? That's stupid as fuck.
You seem. You don't seem ashamed of it. So.
No, but I'm not gonna pride on myself of killing
People's vibe.
Oh, you normally laugh when you kill mine, so I thought that. Yeah, you do, right? You admit it.
He's like, yeah.
No, but if it's
when it's you,
no, if it's a like no, what I don't fucking know. I don't care. Hot dogs. How do you eat a fucking hot dog? Do you eat a hot dog?
Glizzy?
Not a glizzy.
That's what they call it now.
Glizzy. That's what the New Yorkers call it. Glizzies.
Glizzy gobbler.
Apparently,
glizzy dizzy.
Men aren't supposed to be eating hot dogs, and I don't know since when.
Because it looks like a kick.
I scarf those down.
I
that's
shove
for
it down
sure.
my throat. I deep throat that shit.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, do you eat a hot dog plain? I'm gonna just list off the. Wait, I'm not done.
Oh.
Do you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you hurt his feelings.
I don't fucking care.
Nobody likes me.
You see what I mean? You kill people's vibe. You see right
killed
there.
his feelings.
Nah, you killed. He was on a vibe.
Vibe
and you
is
killed it. Nah, you killed it.
There.
You see how his face dropped? You
His
killed the
face
vibe.
is up.
Now.
He's smiling. You're smiling.
I was
again.
laughing because I'm
There,
like,
you're
yes,
still
Joe.
smiling.
Yes,
Not
Joe.
Your eyes are squinty. There you go.
I was born squinty.
Oh.
Hugh.
Okay, how you like your hot dogs, your glizzies, your peepees, plain.
What's a pee-pee?
A peepee's
Penis.
a dick. Plain with mustard or ketchup.
I don't like my dicks with mustard and ketchup on it.
Relish, ketchup or mustard, cheese, chili, like a chili cheese
Chili dog.
Onions, pickles, tomatoes, ketchup,
Fuck,
mustard.
it's not
I saw a picture.
Yeah, no.
How you like your wieners?
I had a
Plain.
chili cheese dog once.
Wow.
You shit yourself.
No, I have an iron asshole, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's okay. It's
you weren't
okay.
here for this. It was
It's
like
okay.
one of our first episodes, and we were talking about Taco Bell. And I was like, yeah, I can eat Taco Bell and not,
Yeah.
have to go to the bathroom. And he was like, how? Most people. And I was like, I guess I have an iron asshole. I don't know. I don't
Gotta go to the
easily
doctor.
get diarrhea.
How you like your dogs?
But no, the chili, it was like so underwhelming to me. But like, I also think I got it somewhere like, I want to say it was like at the movies or something. So I was like, oh, let me try something different since I never try anything. And it was like, eh.
I've never had one.
No, I've never had one. Actually, I have.
How was it?
I liked it. It was good.
If I'm having a hot dog, I will have it like if there's no bun, I will have it by itself with no ketchup, no nothing.
I've done that a couple
If
times.
it's with a bun, I can do ketchup and relish. I used to do ketchup, relish, and mustard, but I don't know. Mustard is here and
Relish
there
is
for me.
pickles, right?
I don't even know what it is. It's green. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't eat relish. For me, it's just always just ketchup.
Ketchup, yeah, plain,
Just ketchup,
plain Jane. On your burgers, just cheese and ketchup, please.
You know what's really, what's really good? Hot dogs, like just the regular beef hot dogs, and I like to slice them down the middle, and then
Fry them.
and in half and fry them.
Yeah.
And then I'll eat them with like a little maple syrup, like instead of some people will do like bacon. Like for me, like I used to love doing that as a kid, and I did it
That's a
a
thing?
couple months
Yeah,
ago.
I still do it when I make breakfast.
Maple syrup and hot. Oh, you mean like a breakfast sausage?
No, but it's not.
It's the hot dog,
It's a
though.
hot dog, not
Yeah.
a breakfast sausage. And
Just
I
a
like the
regular
beef
old hot
ones,
dog?
not
Yeah.
the just a. But you fry
I get the chicken
it,
one.
and you I don't know if I've tried it with the chicken one.
No, breakfast sausages.
No, a hot dog.
No, I know that's classic for breakfast sausages, but I'm just talking about regular.
He's like,
hot
you guys are
dogs.
fucking weird. Yeah, you
No,
cut it in
it's-
I'm
half.
just thinking of this getting.
They just get a whole other flavor when you fry them.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it just tastes so much better. Yeah, I guess.
chard.
And just lightly, and then I boil them
You
first
like
because you gotta
dip
cook
it?
them,
You
huh?
Dip it in there.
Well, I cut them in half, so like.
You dip it.
And what?
The maple syrup.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
But like they're good plain too.
Yeah.
Like I would take that over like bacon.
I used to like all the time when I was younger. I would whatchamacallit, put a hot. I don't know if you did it this way. Get a hot dog, put it in a cup of water, put it in boil it like that.
Well, that's
Ooh,
nice.
That's a real struggle meal.
I always do that all the time.
All I do, and I still do, is just put it on a plate and throw it in the microwave.
You do it like that.
The fuck? I'm hungry now.
That's a real struggle.
I don't have time to wait for this shit to boil.
But it's how long do you put it in the microwave for?
For like a minute.
It's the same thing with water.
It takes too long.
It's also a minute.
I don't like that. No, I'm not lying to you.
Remind
I'm
me
not.
to
I
not
don't. Yeah,
eat
don't.
from you.
You have to. You literally have to tell me boil it. Like Kaden would be like, "Can you boil my hot dog?" I'm like, "Yeah," because the first thing I'm gonna do is throw that shit in
Because
the
I like
microwave.
frying it, but I feel like frying it takes with sausages. It takes a long time.
Hot dogs don't take long.
I haven't had sausage
they're-
in a while. Y'all know I like that. The Italian sausage.
Oh
street
boy,
meat.
street meat.
Mhm.
You
Everyone
hear that,
always feels
Italians?
No, everyone always feels like it's sexual, but like, what else do you call it? It's an Italian sausage and it's street meat.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know the hot dog vendors on the corner
There
of the
you
road.
go. That's the ones.
It's meat on the street.
So are rats.
So are long-bodied rats.
So are prostitutes.
Oh gosh, Hugh. But yeah, I don't know. Just ketchup typically.
That's fucked.
You just thought about what you said?
Yeah. That's Nescore. No, that's straight meat.
Well, when I refer to street meat, I refer to
Italian sausage.
But the thing is, what are in those sausages?
Italian penises.
Yeah, just
Oh, okay.
ground up
Thank
some
you.
Italian dicks. Like, hey, oh, my penis, oh, and then they just serve it.
Wow.
If that's the case, I'm a fan of Italian
You
dick.
have to use the AO.
That's how they talk.
A-O?
You didn't hear what he just said?
I heard it, but like...
He was trying to put on the accent, like
I'm
Mario
surprised he
type
didn't
of
do like
thing.
the bippity-boppity.
Oh, I didn't think about
Oh,
You
wow.
always do that.
that. I didn't think about bippity boops.
What's your go-to?
Oh, just plain. It's plain.
Just plain. Oh, right, because you don't like ketchup.
It's plain.
You're not a sauce guy at all.
I like sauces. It's not ketchup.
But like, you're not like like if you have like chicken tenders, you're not gonna get like a sweet and sour dip. Like you'd rather just eat them plain.
Or
Yeah.
it's like a Chipotle or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say it. Not that you never have sauce, but you will
No, just like
often
ketchup.
opt out.
Or like someone's making a sauce and I see them put like, because you can use ketchup to make sauces, like a Chipotle sauce or whatever. Just like if I see the ketchup,
You're like, ooh, that's no go for me.
yeah, I'd be like, just don't tell me. Like I don't care if I don't like taste it. I know you won't taste it, but it's like once I see that, when
It's
I look at like
over.
Most
recipe,
barbecue sauce, the base is
just
ketchup.
ketchup.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you'll eat barbecue sauce.
yeah, 'cause I don't taste ketchup. It just tastes sweet.
But if you see them making
It's
it,
over.
then you're not
It's-
gonna have it.
I'll just lie to myself. Because whenever I see like videos of like them making sauces and shit, I see them put ketchup and it's like,
Ah, fuck. Next. Ah, fuck.
like
Sweet and sour sauce. Ketchup. Ah,
I want to make sauce. I want to
plum
make
sauce.
that.
Ketchup. Ah,
Yeah, it's
shit.
like, the devil's jizz.
Are you okay?
That's the devil's jizz.
What you sounded like? You sound like you were the devil trying to just.
That's a good one. Oh boy.
It's Satan.
So this is not a news story. This is maybe like a week or two ago.
About a week ago.
Did you guys hear? He performed at Rolling Loud, you know.
Who?
Bobby.
Bobby.
Did he do the
He
shredder?
did, and everybody lost it when he did.
Like,
Yeah.
whoa!
Yeah.
He did it!
He did it! There it is, guys! There it is!
Oh, golly gee!
But
Where's his hat?
So a little while ago in the news, and it's funny because I feel like we talk probably almost as much as we talk about like poop on this podcast. We talk about personal hygiene just because like
Last time we talking about poop.
Huh?
We don't talk about poop that often anymore.
No, but it's definitely
still
a
a lot,
running
yeah.
thing. Yeah, it's
It definitely is
we
running.
We actually
There
did
you go.
Riding out
technically
my
just
ass.
now when you're recapping me
Look, man, poop's
about
always
your
fun.
eye and butthole.
true.
It's true. We talked about poop.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant when the little kid said you. I thought that's what you're talking about.
Why would I talk back about that? It's not a very
trauma, man.
pride moment. Proud pride. Wow.
Nice.
Thank you.
You look like poo.
But no, we also talk about personal hygiene. Like, do you wash your feet? Do you do this? Do you do that? Like, you know. But we're gonna do it again because Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are in the news because they said that they don't bathe every day. Mila said that she doesn't wash her body with soap every day. But she said she will wash her pits, tits, and slits. Yeah, I thought you'd like that one. But that's actually what she said. And Ashton said he washes his like privates and his armpits daily, and that's it. And they also said that they don't bathe their kids
That's
often.
what I was gonna go to. Yep.
Yeah, they don't bathe their kids often either. I believe Ashton Kutcher was the one quoted saying, "If you can see the dirt on them, clean them. Otherwise, there's no point."
I can't see the. I'm gonna take the shower when I go home, and I'm not gonna. I can't see the dirt on me now. But
They're
like,
also white.
even still, you can't see. It's not
Right,
gonna see
you
the
shouldn't
dirt.
be that dirty that you can see the dirt caked on.
It's like when I
before
take
you
a
bathe.
shower, I'm
It's
gonna
crazy.
see some brown.
In my car, I don't have radio in my car, but I had my mom's car this week, and it's crazy that you're actually bringing this up because the one time I listened to the radio, that's what I heard.
Oh, it made news
Yeah,
headlines.
and on the radio, like the girl was just like, okay, yeah, like I understand that. One of the hosts, I don't even know what station it was. She's like, no, I understand that. Yeah, you know, if the kid's not dirty, then you know, if they've kind of just been home all day, and I'm like, I need to. This is why I don't listen to the radio. This is nonsense.
Yeah,
Tell your kid to bathe. They're
they're
gonna grow up
rich.
and be disgusting.
they're rich. They can grow up to be disgusting.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, so like that's what people were thinking. They're like, oh, like these rich people just walk around like
dirty.
Essentially.
You're still gonna kiss their feet.
And then Jake Gyllenhaal came out and said something kind of similar.
Is that the guy with the cleft lip?
Just get a picture for him. But he said, more and more I find bathing to be less necessary at times. I do believe because Elvis Costello is wonderful.
Who's that?
I don't know, to be honest. That good I'm just reading the quote here. That good manners and bad breath get you nowhere. So I do that, but I also think that there's a whole world of not bathing that is also really helpful for skin maintenance, and we naturally clean ourselves.
I could really care less.
But like, how do humans naturally clean themselves? We don't.
Oh, that guy. I just saw him yesterday.
What?
I was watching Jarhead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he also is not a regular bather. So, like, people were like, okay, wow, like, this is a thing. Like, where celebrities are really just walking around here stanking. And The Rock came out and was like, nope, I'm the opposite of a not washing themselves celeb. He said, shower cold when I get out of bed to get my day rolling. Shower warm after my workout before work. Shower hot after I get home from work. Face wash, body wash, exfoliate, and I sing off key in the shower. And I was like, yes, Rock.
Yeah, he
yes,
works
Dwayne.
out like 5 hours a day, so of course he has to take that much showers anyways.
Well, no, he said he works out in the morning before work.
He was always working out.
True.
So he has to take the showers. But yeah, I'm cool. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Live your life, man. Just, as long as you're not smelling like shit, I'm not gonna care less.
Well, you have also correct me if I'm wrong, past episodes said that like you are not someone who cares to, not that you don't, but like you don't care to bathe every day.
I shower every day. But
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you don't. I don't want to put that out there, but
like missed a day or two.
Right. Oh no, you know what it was? It was it was like one of your questions. It was like, who's most likely to go the longest without showering? And then Hugh starts smiling and laughing. And that'd be me.
Yeah. Like if I go camping for more than a couple days, I'm just gonna do a hooker's bath. That's it.
See,
just do what they're doing. Just pits, just the major areas.
If I go camping, like that's when I'm like, I need a shower.
That's when you feel the dirtiest. Yeah.
When I'm at home all day and like if I haven't done anything or I went to the store and came back and I'm like, do I have to shower? I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, like if I don't do anything, I'm just like whatever. I'll wash my face still and shit. But like if I'm literally just been home all day not doing fuck all, then.
It's funny, over this road trip, like even days when we were just sitting in the car doing nothing, like not necessarily sweating or anything, it was like still as soon as we
you're still sitting here butt sweat and all that shit.
No, I said not sweating, so there's no butt sweat.
No, I don't know.
But like it's just about feeling clean, you know? Yeah. Like when I flew out there, I couldn't wait to like shower because like
planes are gross.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish, like, my grandma used to always tell me, like, you need to shower twice a day, one when you wake up and one before you go to bed. I'm like, first of all, that's a waste of water.
Yeah, I like the environment.
Buddy. Yeah, second of all, I don't have time for that. Why would I wake myself up out of my sleep?
How long do you take a shower average?
Anything less than 10 minutes. Anything over 10 minutes is excessive, and I don't care.
Oh, so you're a quick shower?
Quick.
Oh, okay.
Zoop.
It's not too maybe a quick shower. Because,
Because
I'd be like this, and so now I'm like if I'm in there, same thing, like any longer than 10 minutes, I'm like, because before I'd be in the shower for like an hour.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm just there.
What are you guys doing? I only do that when I want to cry.
No.
Why are you laughing?
You hide the tears.
Yeah, exactly. I lied to myself.
I'm not crying,
it's just water.
I just got soap in my eyes.
Yeah, exactly. My eyes come out red. Yeah.
You make him sound like Mickey Mouse. No, I think for women it's different. First of all,
you said sink.
I did hear that. Yes, thank you for calling it out. One, when I'm sick, and like when I have like the flu.
Oh my god.
And you know when your body is like cold, so you just want to stand under the hot water, and it feels so good.
I'll just do it to like clear my sinuses.
No, but like physically on your body, not even the steam for sinuses. It just feels good on your body when you're sick. But I mean, an average like just regular shower, like I can do it under 10 minutes. But like as a woman,
that was a fart.
No, that's my dog groaning. For a woman, when you gotta like, there's different days, right? There's like body showers, there's body and hair showers, and then there's body and shave, and then shave, shower, hair, everything. Body,
spa day.
Right. So like
just
those
do it all in one day.
No, that's a lot.
Just shave all. I can do it all in one time.
Yeah,
Right, but it takes longer.
We don't care.
I don't
Like
I just shave the sides and the balls. I leave the top fuzzy.
Yeah, that's great for
fade.
you.
Myself a little fade, man. High top.
Yeah, but with women, like even for me, like I have to like, you know, use like a if I use a shampoo, it's like a clarifying shampoo. You wash it out. It helps to clarify, remove any like dirt, oil, hair products out of your hair.
Is that
and then you put in a
shampoo.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you want like a sulfate and paraben free.
What's
you know,
that?
It's just like leave out all the bad stuff that they put in shampoos for like preservatives and stuff like that. You just want it to be like pure and natural. But the point is, you do that, so you shampoo and then you put in a conditioner. And I always leave the conditioner to like sit, and then I get to the body. And then once I wash my body, I wash the conditioner and my like out of my hair. And then I got a deep condition, and then hop back in the shower.
This is why I'm happy I'm bald.
To do like a cold water rinse to like seal up the cuticles and like
What's your routine with shower? Where do you start?
My arms.
Where do you?
If I'm gonna wash my hair, I shampoo my hair first.
Yeah,
and it's crazy.
Because you want the dirt to run off first.
I shampoo it and then I wash it out, and then it's crazy that you said that you condition it and then soap up yourself, because that's what I do.
Because it's good to let it penetrate for a couple minutes in the steam and everything.
My left arm is always first.
Yeah, me too.
Where do you start, Hugh?
Oh, just head.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, just my head.
What do you mean?
My head.
What do you?
Oh, I mean like my hair. I'm sorry, I don't have hair, so I don't think. Yeah, just my hair, my scalp.
So you wash your scalp every day?
Like
no, not every day.
You shampoo your scalp or like?
Yeah. It depends.
Wow.
It depends on like winter. I probably wouldn't because not as sweaty, obviously. But like today, like now, I'm doing it every day.
It's crazy you say that. I didn't think of.
But
that.
like on the weekend, it depends what I'm doing on the weekend. But
No, but like so on a day that you're not washing your hair or whatever.
No, I do it every day.
Oh, you do it every day.
Yeah, because of sweat.
Oh, true. Because you work a job that makes you sweaty.
Yeah, I have to.
That makes sense.
Do it every day. Yeah, I just do shampoo.
So like on a weekend day when you're just chilling, you wouldn't though.
Probably not. No.
And it just like sits on your head.
What?
Soap.
What soap? Are you talking about the weekend? Or are you talking about?
No, like when you wash your head.
I just.
What is that?
It's a podcast. People can't see what
they
you're
can
doing.
hear it. They
No,
can hear the
they
wind.
can't.
They can hear the. Yeah, they hear the wind. No, if it depends how much hair I have too. Like if I'm like right now, I got stubble, so I'll put shampoo. If it's just like nothing, then I'll.
My man said, "What soap?"
I was confused for a second. No, yeah, just shampoo, and then sometimes conditioner, and then wash my face, and then body.
Oh, you wash in the shower?
Yeah, I'll turn it to cold.
Oh,
Well, it depends on my mood, because I'm not. I'll just do a cold shower.
I rarely wash my face in the shower.
Efficiency, man, efficiency.
I tried to do the whole brush your teeth in the shower and I can't.
I've done that. Yeah, I'll do that too.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
It's
like you
efficient,
spit in
Yeah,
in the face.
and then I gotta stand. Ugh. Once in a while, I'll pee in the shower.
I do it all the time.
Oh boy.
Pee, brush my teeth.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. I was like, don't
What,
do
poop?
it.
Yeah.
I do it all in the shower.
Nah, I can't. That's too much to clean up.
Yeah,
That'd be
I'm
too
glad
much to
that
clean
that's
up,
the
man.
reason why.
You gotta like shoot it with like a jet. It's like, come on, break apart.
Oh, okay, Hugh.
And it
Oh
just
my
goes
god.
down and it's chocolate
Well,
down the
so much for not talking about shit.
We always talk about shit, man. We got to.
According to you, not that much.
I didn't think we talked about it that much, but let's bring it back. Let's bring it back, man. And poop's always funny, man. Things
Sure.
poop. No, I'm not gonna go with it.
He's not gonna go down the list.
No.
Yeah, let's not. We are actually now gonna hop into a listener submitted question.
Oh my god, listeners.
Yes. So if you're listening and you want to be a part of this conversation, I mean, maybe not this conversation about poop. I mean, hey.
No, you can be part of it.
If you do, we're open.
If
like,
you do, you can be number 2.
Oh boy.
Good
boy.
one. No, but for real, if you do want to be a part of the conversation, meaning if you have a story to share, if you have questions to ask, question about your own life, question about us, whatever it may be, we definitely would love to hear from you. So you can do so at thissquareroom.com/ask. Or alternatively, if you're on our website, just hit the Ask Us tab and, submit your question. You have the option to be anonymous if you want to remain so. So
Pussy.
you can feel free to ask whatever you want. Your identity will remain a secret. But yes, so today we got a regular, we got the homie.
Jeez. Mikey Mikes.
Yep. I love how once I say the homie, you're like, okay. So Mikey says, "Hey guys, hope everything is well." He says, "I got a couple of questions as well as a side question that relates to the previous episode, number 121. My first question is one that I asked Hugh a few weeks ago.
I don't remember this.
That he seemed to like, so I thought it would be nice to ask the rest of you. So, if there were a movie to be made about your entire life,
yes.
it was like a private conversation?
Yeah.
So, if there were to be a movie made about your entire life, would you rather be the director or the main actor? Playing yourself, obviously. The reason I ask this is because I feel like they both have a deeper meaning. If you choose to be the director, you live your life making your own decisions, paving your own way, etc. However, if you choose to play as the actor, you live a life where someone with a higher power makes all of your decisions. You live your life as a puppet on someone else's hand. So I'm going to pause it there since that's the first question. Hugh, since you guys had this conversation before, tell us what your answer was.
Oh, it's the director.
Yeah. I can figure.
Yeah, it was director.
Des, you look like you're having an existential crisis over there.
Yeah,
right?
because it's the way he said it, right?
I know, right?
Because I would prefer to play myself.
Me too.
Because if I was the director, I'd be
Narcissist.
like, no, I need more emotion. Do you know what I felt when I went through that? Okay, I need to see emotion. So I feel like
He was looking at you like
Jesus, relax, buddy.
he was looking at you like he's slightly impressed but slightly
Get
scared.
an Oscar, buddy. Get an Oscar.
So that's why I would
Oscar
want to
for
be
that.
the actor.
But Mikey set it
The
up.
way he's saying it,
Yeah.
I don't want to be the actor because now it looks like
Mikey?
I'm doing it by somebody else's rules. I hate you. You're so stupid. I just want to play my part.
You're really setting us up right now, Mikey.
That's like-
he even give me that whole explanation. You just asked me the question randomly, and I was just like, "Oh."
That's like with Notorious
So I
B.I.G.
think that tells us what Mikey would pick, obviously.
Mikey's definitely the director.
The director.
Yeah.
It's a wise motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
What about the
Notorious. They made Biggie's son play Biggie, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, that was his son.
Yeah, that's his
He is a
actual
big
son.
dude.
He's his dad.
Do you do you eat to get that big, or is
He's-
he always that big?
He's that big. Yeah.
What did you say earlier about shaming?
I don't care. I really don't care. Come on.
I hate you.
Came out of your
Because
own
I felt bad
mouth.
when I said fat.
I know.
He's like, I saw it in your face. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, I would want to play my.
Yourself.
Sorry, I said I want to play myself, but then I thought play with, and I'm like, I do that
I think you
anyways.
say you play your son.
No, oh my God, if Caden, I would never in my life let Caden play my part in my life because he would see some stuff and know some
Like, you
stuff
did
that he'd be
this.
like, what?
You did this, eh?
I'm not doing that.
What if you unfortunately, knock on wood, pass, and then someone's making it.
Oh, please,
I'm
that would
making
be
a movie
the
on your
greatest
life,
thing you could ever do.
and then
But you wouldn't
I
see it.
cast Caden.
Would
you haunt me?
Wouldn't know.
I would haunt you.
You would haunt me.
I would. I would.
I know what you did, bitch.
No, it's like you're happy about the movie, but not.
Yeah, because even
literal.
straight out of Compton, they were using their kids.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what about? So what if? Okay, I make the movie. What if he sees it? He's gonna see it. A movie on his.
You
dad's
can
life.
see it, but
You
playing
don't
the
want
part,
him to,
I don't want you to
get that
yeah,
deep into
yeah.
the role. Gotcha.
Because it's very a terrifying place where I've been.
That's okay. We've
Yeah,
all been there.
I don't like it at
We've
all.
been there, man.
I liked it in the moment, but
And now you
Why
think
is your
about
phone
it.
screen? Is it cracked?
yeah,
is it?
one of my friends slapped it up my hand by accident, and I just picked it up and put it in my pocket. I'd even tell them that.
Damn.
It's not worth mentioning because they're gonna be like, oh my bad. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I know it's your bad. Like,
Mine's cracked too at the back.
oh.
I don't even know how that happened.
And I was very happy that this is the longest I've ever had a phone without the screen being broken.
Oh my god! How did that
I have
happen?
no
He said
clue.
he has no idea.
Last week, I just touched my phone. I was like, what? Oh, okay. Well,
All right, that's cool, I guess.
Well, it still works.
Yeah.
My screen protector's peeling off really bad, but it's
That's
just
not
this.
protecting that well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off, but my screen is not cracked.
Is it glass? My screen's not cracked and back is cracked.
Yeah, I really didn't want to take it off for this road trip because I'm like, I don't want to risk it.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Nah, not about that life. But is it weird? I know that it wasn't part of the question, but I would rather be the producer because you actually have more creative control than the director in some cases. But between the two, for sure, the actor.
Yeah.
Because I think that if it's my own life and I am acting in it,
I'm just
if
reliving.
the director respects me, they
They
will
will
take
understand
my direction
exactly.
as well. And quite frankly, if we're talking about on the grand scheme of life, like, we don't make all of our decisions. We are impacted heavily by
people
external
making
sources.
choices for you that determine the rest of your life.
Okay. All right.
Sorry if that seemed personal. It was.
Hugh-Gene, you know why he said that. But it's like...
I don't.
Okay. No, but it's like, you know, when you're a kid, like, your parents dictate things for you, like your teachers, your bosses, like, we really don't have the government, the law, we can't just do whatever we want the way we can.
What the fuck you want to do
in a movie? You know what I mean? So I definitely think that, yeah, I think that I would play the actor and, like, I would push whatever boundaries I could try to push. Just like in real life, you want to live as freely as you can, but you know, it's not realistic. The whole director thing, like, I make the decisions. Hold on, how did he phrase it? That's what I want to see.
Being a puppet.
Making your own decisions, paving your own way. And, like, yes, of course, you definitely can do that in life. But, like, also, if this is...
You can't.
You don't have full creative control of...
No, you're still limited. Work, you're still limited.
Choose what work you do.
Yes, but at the same time, you still have to abide by the rules of your
Society,
job if you want to keep that job. If you want to keep that house, you got to keep working. And if you want to work, you can't have a criminal record. And if you, like...
So do the work you want to do.
Right, but you still have rules to follow in that job. No matter what you want to do.
Your own job? Your own career that you create?
You can, yeah.
Yes, that's what I said. Do your own job.
Right, but you still have... In order to be successful at anything, to generate income, you still have to... follow some set of rules.
Before
your rules.
Okay, like name like if you wanted to, like, start your own, like, electrical business.
I wouldn't do that.
You gotta follow.
Okay, give me a scenario then. Give me a job.
I don't know, make furniture.
Okay, you want to have a carpentry business. That's fine.
Furniture. Very specific.
Okay. In order to have a legal operating business, you have to follow the rules set out by the government.
Who does that? You know how many people I know that do contract work that
and
don't
then
do it? Do
years down the road, when you get audited for tax purposes, you're in jail. Hence, you are no longer free, Mr. Director Man.
No, but I know tons
We know how your movie ends.
No, but you know how many guys I know that do carpentry work under the table and are still good and they're old.
I understand what you're saying, but, like...
They had to have followed some rules at some point.
Okay,
there's, like,
you want to make
building
furniture,
bylaws
you
and stuff.
have to make furniture to code. You can't make furniture that's going to fall apart because no
That's
one's
not
going
code.
to
That's
buy
just,
it.
That's just furniture in general.
But you get what I'm saying. You can't make a
there's no code to
lopsided
furniture.
table.
Of course you could.
And
Art.
have people... That's not furniture then. That's art.
Furniture
you want to
is
be
art.
an artist.
This is art.
But it's
Art's
also made
everywhere.
structurally sound and, like, people can... It's, like, usable.
You can still use a crooked table. I've done it all the time.
All right, good. So tell me, you do that. You do your furniture business.
It's art.
And tell me how successful you are.
It's art.
Tell me if you can pay for your car, Mr.
Well, it's a
I'm
side
into
gig.
cars and your tattoos
It's a side gig.
and all of your stuff that
It's
you
a side
like,
gig.
right? No, I said give me a scenario in which you
Yeah,
pave your way to
furniture,
the
I
job.
guess.
So it's not a side gig
But I
in
control
this
it.
scenario.
'Cause I control the furniture I wanna make.
What you can't control is why you're not making any money because you want to
Yeah,
make
I
crooked
can.
tables.
It's art.
It's art.
Right. Okay. So you sell it as art. Then you'll probably make more money than trying to sell it as furniture.
Furniture, art, same shit.
What I'm saying is
Furniture can be an
there's
art piece.
always a set of rules. Even when you try to do your own thing, yeah, you make a lot of them, but there's still always someone to answer to. You have your own business. You answer to the government. You answer to the IRS. You answer to the CRA. You have someone to answer to.
Not if he lives in the woods.
And then
There
also,
you go.
you want to sell
Fucking
you
now.
want to sell a product or service. You have customers. You just can't do whatever you want and have customers buy from you all the time. They're gonna be
Furniture
like,
guys do it all the
I
time.
don't like his attitude.
Furniture guys do it all the time.
You want repeat customers. You want referrals. If you have a
Yeah,
nasty
furniture guys do it all the
attitude
time.
because you're doing whatever you want.
Well, I'm not gonna have a nasty attitude. I'm saying, here's
But
my
that's what I'm
furniture.
saying. But what if you're gonna... okay, all right. I think the listeners get what I mean. I know Des gets what I mean.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You're the only one who doesn't get it. I'm saying that
I get it.
as
To me,
a
a
direct... yeah, I know. There is a certain freedom as a director, but there are still rules and boundaries that you have to follow. It's not completely making your own decisions and
So no
paving your
freedom,
own
guys.
way.
Side note, Mikey, why you always start some shit?
Mikey loves to start shit.
Always start some
Start
shit.
shit. I always start shit.
You always get so in depth.
Des and I are
And
just
one of us
salty because
always
Mikey
feels
called us out
strong. Yeah.
the way we eat chips.
Dickhead.
we're not over it, Mikey.
I'm not.
What word did he use? He was like
Troubled or something?
Nah,
or
he
traumatized?
called us out. He was like,
Oh yeah, he's like, oh, I don't want. Oh God, I
don't remember what word it was.
I hate him.
Okay, he said, my second question is not that big, but what do you guys think? What do you think you live your life as? Wait. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought this was the same one for a second. What do you guys think you live your life as? Either the main character of your own story or a side character of someone else's story.
Fucking hell.
I got main character energy, baby.
I have a little bit of both because I can understand other people's life and where I fit in there and where I'm the side character.
Isn't it crazy that you really are the side character in
everybody's life? Yeah.
Every single person.
Everybody.
So it's like, I used to have a side character energy in my own life. And then I was like, why?
No, I'm the main bitch.
I'm the side character in everybody's life. Because, I mean, that's just how it is, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, I don't want to live my life that way. So I would definitely say, like, previously I had side character energy, but now I'm just kind of doing my thing. And
I think I'm
myself.
more so side character than I am main character.
I think when you are I think you're for sure main character energy. You just choose to withdraw and just like
side character.
Yeah.
Because if I do what I want and I say things that are on my mind, oh boy, there'd be a lot of altercations that people don't want.
But that would make for a good movie, though.
That would make for a great movie. Might make for a little bit of homelessness too for a little bit, but that's okay.
What about you, Hugh?
Main.
Nice. Care to elaborate?
Not really.
He's like, no, I'm just the main character. Me. Fuck everybody else.
I feel like this is the main character of a silent movie.
I like people and stuff.
I like people and stuff.
People and stuff, but no, main character.
They're cool.
I try as my best to be a main character.
Oh, that's good. I don't.
I try my best.
Main characters get too much attention.
Okay, so this next one, I'm gonna give Deswayne a trigger warning.
Oh shit.
So he says, this next question is kind of eerie, not too scary, but kind of creepy. Just wanted to give Des a heads up.
Oh my God.
So as I was writing this, I did some research for my third question, and it turns out the whole thing was a hoax.
That's okay.
But seeming as it interested me a lot, I wanted to ask anyways. So, back in the early 2000s, there was this whole conversation about a man that supposedly appeared in everyone's dreams. Long story short, the face was composed by a computer, and it's supposed to be a combination of every face on Earth. My question is, have you ever seen this person in your dreams? He sent me a link. Okay. Before I click it, I'm going to read the rest. He said, this is a link to the article. What are you Googling? Don't try to look ahead, Des. Des just doesn't want to be scared.
I don't, man. Okay, the anticipation's killing me.
He said, this is a link to an article so you could see a sketch of the supposed man. But like I said, it's a confirmed hoax, so it kind of ruins the whole concept. And then he said, I already know this is long, my bad, but that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys. First of all, Mikey, don't apologize. Only miserable ass Hugh cares about that stuff. But okay, so I'm gonna click it. Des,
click it.
The reason I gave you the trigger warning and Mikey too is because you dream a lot.
I do.
So you probably have seen this
today.
Person in
I
your
slept
dreams.
for 6 minutes and I dreamt.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
Ew, it is creepy.
Oh, I can see him. I've seen him before. I haven't seen that guy.
Nah. Now I'm gonna see that guy.
That looks like a Neanderthal.
Nah. Oh my God.
I don't want to look at it for too long.
Oh my God.
It looks like a Neanderthal.
Neanderthal. I don't want to. Ugh.
Well, if I see him, I'll tell him to go away.
Oh my God, no! He looks like a petty.
A pedophile?
Yeah.
You mean a pedo?
What's a petty? Oh, the manicure.
What,
pedicure. Oh yeah.
It's like, are you trying to say he looks like a toe?
Oh my God! Can you imagine? I have a dream with him. Just watch. Oh
okay,
yeah, going to now.
I need to close that off of my phone.
Oh.
What, Eugene?
Might be your butt buddy tonight.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna say when he's in you, buddy.
That was a good one, but it's not. I'm not laughing.
You will be.
Damn, Mikey, Des, you.
Wow. And that's supposed to be every face on Earth.
Yeah, we're ugly motherfuckers, man.
Oh my God.
That's what we all look like.
The eyebrows.
Well,
yeah,
those eyebrows are
that.
trendy now, right?
Bushy.
That's what the ladies like.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's all right.
Why are you closing your eyes? You trying to see him?
No, I tried to unsee him, and I saw him even more. But like in the sketch, he looks like he's not smiling, but
Hey
he's
there, buddy.
smiling at me, and I don't like that.
Smirking, he's
Yeah,
smirking.
Hey there,
and that's
bud.
what I saw when
There's
I
no
closed my
teeth,
eyes.
but-
You want to brush my brows, buddy?
Oh my God,
You want to brush them
no.
brows? I'll
Mom.
brush your brows. You brush my brows.
Stranger danger.
You want a brow touch?
Well, thanks for that,
Nothing.
Mikey. We'll see you in our nightmares. But okay, so oh yeah, again, if you guys are interested in writing in, if you have a question, it's thissquareroom.com/ask. We'd love to hear from you. Okay. There's another question, but it's not a listener submitted question. It's one that I saw on Instagram, and I was like, and I feel like you guys would probably have interesting takes on this.
What's
So the title or whatever of the question is, why is it about, oh sorry, I can't even speak. What is it about overly nice men that turn us off?
Oh my God.
So okay, so I was right that it would pique your interest. So the question says, I'm about to elaborate. So it says, I, 24, female, have found that when I talk to guys who are really over the top nice, aka they constantly compliment you and they act like you can do no wrong and they constantly praise you, etc., I get so turned off and it almost makes me angry. Like, I was talking to this guy and we had loads in common, but he became so over the top nice that I couldn't say something about him without, say something without him complimenting me or constantly praising me. He has very little relationship experience, and I was talking to my friends about this and they all said this would turn them off too, but I can't really figure out why. I don't exactly want a guy to treat me like shit, and in theory a guy who compliments you all the time sounds great, but it just annoys me. Anyone else feel the same?
One, that's what we're told to do from when we're kids, to be like the nice guy. But then when they do, then when guys be the nice guy, they get that kind of reaction. So then they're just like, "What do I do?" So then
Nice guys finish last.
So then they flip, and then
Disagree?
they do. So then
They don't?
They do.
They don't?
Then they flip over, and then they become the dickhead guy, and then they realize, oh well, this works, and then that's what they do. Because they
because
do
women
the
are
nice.
so emotionally damaged that they go for bad guys until they realize that, like, hey, that's not
It's
actually
too
what I
late.
want.
It's too late.
By the time they realize that, it's too late.
The
They're in
nice
their
guy you
mid-30s.
wanted is now an asshole because everybody who he was nice to.
Nice guys are still out there.
No, they're not. They're disappearing.
The fact that you say that and like you don't even classify yourself as one, then
No.
I say I'm kind.
No.
I'm not a nice guy.
No.
I'm not a nice guy. I don't call me that. That's an
I can
insult
be
to me.
honest, but I'm not a nice guy.
A nice guy rolls over and lets someone rub his belly. A kind person would be like, sets up boundaries. I'm not a no.
And
the reason, that's the thing, guys were told from when we were younger, be the nice guy. And then when you do it, you don't get, because I've done the whole nice guy thing, didn't work. I'm not doing the whole asshole thing, but I set more boundaries and I realized, oh, this works.
this works and this doesn't.
When
Yeah.
I was more like, I realized, oh, it worked more. Like in my dating world, it worked
I think you do
more.
need to set boundaries because
I'm not a nice
nobody
guy.
wants the idea of a pushover.
But that's what nice guys are.
especially. No, I think you can be a nice person without being a pushover.
No, you can be kind.
You be
I
kind.
feel like that's the
There's a
same
difference.
thing.
It's not the same
What's
thing.
the definition of nice versus kind, Des?
A nice,
Look it up.
Thank
If
you.
you tell if a nice guy doesn't have boundaries,
Listen,
a nice guy
I
can
will
do whatever
stand
you want.
corrected, but I feel like it's just the same way of saying the same thing, or a different way of saying the same thing. Nice versus kind. I think that nice guys are often overlooked because they're just like, oh, like, he's nice. Like, a lot of the time people don't initially see the dimension to these type of people. It's just like, oh yeah, you know, he's there, he's boring, he's whatever.
The thing is, I'd read it, but I can't see.
That's okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, nice is defined as pleasing, agreeable, and delightful, while kind is defined as having, showing, or proceeding from benevolence. This difference seems to explain why we use nice but not kind to describe things besides people and the way we greet each other.
You don't like that one?
Being nice, when you are polite to people, treat people well. Being kind is when you care about people and show you care. Sometimes you can be kind to someone even though you aren't nice to them, and you can certainly be nice without being kind. Okay, so nice is polite and treating people well. Okay, got it. Kind is when you actually care and you show it. Okay, all right.
Nice
I
guys
do
finish
think
last.
big
they
difference.
but like, to me, nice is actually worse because what I'm actually thinking is
nice
kind
guys
guys,
worse.
people who care and show they care. But like, nice is just like you put up like a mask. It feels like you're
Yes,
just
that's why no
you're
one likes
being
nice guys.
polite. But I'm okay. So when
Nice
I
guys
say
finish last
sure, whatever.
because they're not genuine.
So you think that when you were playing the role of a
I
nice guy,
realized that when
you
I was
weren't being genuine?
when I realized when I was being the nice guy, I realized this about myself. When I realized this, I was like, ugh, I realized when I was doing the nice guy shit, it wasn't genuine. I was just doing it to be a people pleaser. I wasn't respecting my own boundaries. So I was just being like, oh, okay, all right, cool, all right, yeah, it's gross.
That makes sense.
A lot of guys, like, that's the thing. The guys, they're told to be the nice guy. They do the whole nice guy thing. It doesn't work, and then they end up turning. Sometimes they realize, oh, okay, this doesn't work. I'll just be more, I guess, be genuine to myself and be like, set boundaries. But then what else happens too is the guys will completely flip over, see that this is more successful, because in their brain logically they're like, okay, well, I'm doing this whole thing, it works. And a lot of time when I realize with girls realize, oh, this guy was nice, a lot of time they realize it, but it's too late.
Fair. I've never been like that, and a lot of my close girlfriends have never been like that either. Like, we aren't attracted to the bad boy because of, like, the things he does and whatever. I have had some people who I'm like, oh, like, you're a little, off the beaten path, but, like, I've always seen that niceness or kindness in that person that made me have interest in them. I've never been someone to, like, write off the nice guy. I think that the nice guys are the ones that, well,
might not even
sure, you know what? How about this? Yeah, okay.
The nice guy doesn't get noticed also.
No, let's put it out there, right? In high school, there was this guy. I didn't know him at the time. He knew me.
Creepy.
It was sweet what he was saying, but, like, it kind of made me feel bad because I'm like, I'm not that. You guys know me. Like, I'm not the person to, like, ignore people or to, like, not acknowledge them. But, like, I really didn't realize. And he is the definition of a nice guy. So I do... What?
There's a term. I can't remember what it's called.
Term for what?
Something contract. I can't remember.
Keep going.
To describe what?
I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's when a lot like nice guys are guilty of doing it. Guys do it all the time.
I know I've been guilty of doing it in the past. It's what is it? It's when you do something expecting. Nice people in general tend to do this. When you do something for the person expecting to get something in return, but you don't let them know that, hey, I want something in return for doing this.
Oh, so you mean
nice
like when
gesture.
someone wants someone to say bye to them when they're leaving a Popeyes, but they don't actually.
That could be it, actually. Yes, I would say that is it. Yeah, you're
so
not.
I'm the weird Popeyes people.
Yes.
And the guy is Des.
Because the guy came forward to tell you that I like you, had a big crush on you, and nothing came out of it for him.
Yeah, he only was saying that because
we had a nice friendship after that.
He didn't care for the friendship.
He likes you.
He liked you.
I don't want a friendship out of it. I'm going to
take
what I can get.
That means he failed. If you got the friendship,
100%.
He failed then, because his intention was not to be your friend.
100%.
He probably stayed your friend in the hopes that his turn would come.
Exactly.
That's what a nice guy does. 100%. That's why I say, like, when we go back to the question, do I think guys and girls can be friends? I didn't think hard enough when we asked that question, but I think it's like a yes, but it's extremely difficult for it to be platonic the older that you get.
Yeah.
It's extremely difficult because if the guy wants to have, because platonic means that the guy has no intention of wanting to have sex with you, and for the girl side it means that because girls will do this where they'll save the guy for later,
just in case.
No.
Girls do that shit too.
I've never heard of a girl doing this in real life.
Because you guys won't say that loud.
Not
you guys, but women.
A lot don't admit it, but they do.
I mean, I'm sure
it
it happens, but I don't think it's like a thing.
No,
it's a thing.
Boy.
How would you guys know?
Because I've talked to girls and they've told me this shit.
How would I know?
And
who have you talked to that does that?
I've been that. I've been told I was that. I've been the
backup lad.
Both do that, guys. They're both wrong.
Men do that too?
No. They're just doing it because guys will be friends with you for years just with the chance to fuck you.
100%.
They'll do it for years. That's why
I thought you were saying that men do the like, I'm gonna save you for later.
No. They'll save you for later to fuck you. Yeah, well, they'll do that to fuck you. You'll know if you want, girls. You want to know if a guy's genuinely. You know if a guy wants to fuck you, one. But if you want to know if a guy is genuinely your friend. Just ask this. If the guy is genuinely platonically your friend, ask him if he want to come over tonight to fuck.
Like, see what he says. Have sex with me? And
see what he says. If he says yes, you know it, you're not platonic friends. You can still be like whatever the fuck you guys want, but it's not platonic. So that's what I think. Do I think guys and girls can be friends? Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was.
Yes, extremely difficult for it to be platonic. I think it's very rare when it's platonic on both sides. But like with the whole nice guy thing, the reason why you don't like the nice guy,
extremely rare. I think that's
extremely rare. And when you're kids, yes, once puberty gets involved and the older you get, because you get to a certain age, like I would say like the mid-20s, where you're not.
Some of the closest people to me in my life are strictly platonic men.
you don't know if they want to fuck you.
I do know that. I can say that with absolute confidence. I would bet my life on it.
I'm just saying, majority.
Be careful, because I had girls tell me they would bet their life that I wouldn't sleep with them. And I'm like, stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself, because you don't know me.
I would say don't even try to find out, but like I think the chances of it being truly platonic
are slimmer than
very
none.
slim,
Yeah.
especially the older you get.
Let it be slim, but it happens because I have.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying it's.
Even the nice guy thing, I 99.999% agree with you. Nice guys.
Okay, yeah. After reading the definition, for me, like, I didn't even realize that was technically the definition of nice, because like that's just like putting on a persona.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely will try to use the term kind more often.
That's why I like
that sounds like it comes from like a more genuine place. You know?
That's why I was like when people how describe Jesus, say, "Oh, Jesus was a nice guy." It's like Jesus wasn't a nice guy. Jesus was a kind guy.
Mm-hmm.
If Jesus was a nice guy, when the Romans say, "Hey, stop spreading Christianity around," he'd be like, "Okay,
no problem, buddy.
Sorry, Romans, I will stop. Okay." No, but no, when he continued to push and say, "No, I'm gonna continue to." He was a kind dude, and he stood by what he was pushing, by his message. And this is a guy who went into a fucking tax whatever place and started whipping people. He's like, "You're fucking the citizens on me." He started whipping the shit out of people.
Okay, so getting
There's
a
a
little
big
bit more on
difference.
track though. Why? So this woman is asking
Why?
Because yours all you guys said was nice guys finish last. But
I'll tell you
why.
Because the guy comes off as a pussy. He comes off as a pushover. You probably want someone. The guy comes off as more of the negative sides of femininity, which is more insecurity, blah 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 blah. But he comes off as more. You probably want a more masculine guy. He comes off as more of a feminine guy. So it doesn't. Oh, sorry. So you're not really much attracted to that.
Des? Okay, no, I'll go because
Go ahead, and I'll rebuttal you.
I respect what you're saying, Hugh. I don't necessarily agree. I'm sure that's probably the case for some people. For me, right? I'm reading this, and she's saying, she couldn't say something without him complimenting her or constantly praising. Like almost everything she said, it was constant praise. To me, the only time that I've ever experienced that is when I feel in danger as a woman.
What, the constant praise?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's not coming off as genuine.
It doesn't. It comes off as very predatory and
desperate.
It's not even the desperation. It seems like you are going to do something to me as a woman. Like we do want the compliments, but like everything I say, it sounds like you are just like in your head, like building me up to be this like.
He's putting you on a pedestal.
That you are going to, but like not in a good way. There's a way to make someone feel like they're on a pedestal in a loving, appreciative, adoring way. And then there's like like you're so great, you're so this. I'm going to throw you in my van and take you to my basement and lock you up. Like that's the vibe it gives me. So anytime I've experienced like the constant praise like that, a red flag goes off. And then like as women, we question ourselves because we say, well, isn't this what we want? And it's like, no, there's a balance with everything, right?
But it throws the guys off because the guys have been told that by girls their whole life to be the nice guy. But there's a
balance. You see, it's very important to listen and understand with how she said it. She's talking about she couldn't say anything without him complimenting or constant praise. Yes, we do want praise often. Constantly, it's like, all right, come on, because it sounds disingenuous and it sounds creepy.
I'm telling you from what most guys when
you
we're
guys
younger,
are taught every time a woman says something.
Be the nice guy. That's what we're taught from kids. Be a nice guy. So then we be the nice guy. This happens, and then it throws us. We're like, wait, what? This is what you wanted. This is what we've been told to do. And then they do the other way around, which is. They be more. Some guys become the fuckboy. Some guys realize I'm just gonna be me and set up bound and whatever, and they realize that's more successful. So then you end up having more this. Like a lot of the time, fuckboys are just a nice guy, an old school nice guy that realize this is the more. This is some guys. Some not all fuckboys. Some guys are just maybe fuckboys from birth or whatever. But a lot of fuckboys too are also. Old nice guys, and they realize this formula. They see see it outside.
Like they were once nice
so
guys,
they
and
see
then they're
it.
jaded. So no, I totally agree with
so
that.
So that's why. So the guy's like, okay, I'm gonna try doing this, and they realize, oh, this works. This gets me what I want.
Right, but then long term. So I think as a woman, when we experience that, and for some reason, a lot of it comes from like men who are older than us. It's very creepy.
What?
the constant praise and
because he never went because he thought it would work, so he constantly keeps doing it, but he's not successful, and then he gets mad when he's not getting what he wants of it, and that's what creates that actually what's great. So this is what happens with a nice guy. They either become a fuck boy. I feel like there's a path for nice guys. They either become a fuck boy. They realize this doesn't work. I'm gonna just be more genuine and true to myself, and then hopefully whatever that attracts another genuine person, or they become an incel. Because they get resentful.
There's no in between.
No, they become an incel because they realize I'm being nice, I'm being kind, I'm being nice and all this stuff. I'm doing what I was told to do. I'm still not getting. A lot of times it's just sex, not really relationship, but a lot of times it's just the sexual attention that they want. So they say fuck all women, and then become incel. That's why guys get super confused. They're like, well, what do I do?
All I'm saying is, as a woman, I've been there where like you get that weird praise, but like in the way that a red flag is set off.
No, yeah.
And then when you are seeking a boyfriend or a partner or whatever, you look for the opposite of that. Hence why people think that women like bad boys, but like that's not the case.
You're still confusing that is to a younger guy though.
But I'm saying it's confusing for us because we're saying this guy doesn't set off red flags in the same way that this guy did, that guy A did. But then when you're with this guy, like, he doesn't treat me right either. So it's also confusing for women because we're like, we do want the nice guy, but we don't want, we want to feel safe. So it just sounds like you guys
don't know what you guys want.
I'm telling you what we want. We want you guys to get it together because you don't have to be doing the most in order to be a kind man.
Let me stretch for that one. All right. So this is how I feel. I like it. The first girl I ever liked, lo and behold, actually second girl I like this white girl named Katie, but that's beyond that. I thought so too, but when I was in grade 2, oh boy, Katie sure made me smile.
Saw that sugar baby.
The first girl I can say that I actually liked is Caden's mom, and I was maybe grade 4, grade 5 when I started feeling butterflies every time she was around. I used to take my money my mom gave me. I used to buy her chocolate. I used to buy her flowers, and she would just be like, no. Like, no. And I would keep going at it. Why? Same thing Hugh said. That's what we are told we are supposed to do. And she used to tell me, Des, you're nice and all, but you're too nice. Like, this is too much. So I understand what you're saying, Joe, about the creepy thing and the older men. However, sometimes we are trying to express to you how much we do want you, how much we want you to feel good. And it might seem overly excessive to a lot of women when a genuinely, quote unquote, nice guy is expressing how beautiful you are, how much like he loves being around you. Now you're like, okay, you're doing too much. But I don't understand. Because if that was me and that was a girl, a woman expressing herself to me, I want to feel like a king, damn straight.
Like, thanks, dude.
So to me, it's like, if I'm telling you all this and I'm doing all this, if you can feel like a queen. Let's say you're like, okay, this guy goes around and he's saying this to every girl and, you know, he's creepy. That's understandable. But if I'm talking to you and everybody knows that, okay, this guy is just a nice guy, but he's expressing that to just you, why would you not want to feel like a queen? I would, like, there's women that I've met who I would be like, yo, I would do anything for you if that was me back in the day. But because the nice guy thing didn't work for me, now I'm half dickhead. And I'm a half dickhead now. Before it was full dickhead.
Okay.
Now I'm half dickhead because
it worked.
And that's the plain and simple.
No.
Regardless of if it's just sexual or I want a relationship with you, when I'm the nice guy and I want a relationship with you, and you're telling me the stories about these guys abusing you and doing this, but you're still going to those guys telling me you want me. Does that make sense? You want guys who are like me, but you don't want me because I'm too nice. That doesn't make sense. And that's what he was saying. Like, as a young man growing up, it's so confusing. Because, yes, you guys do have older men coming at you in a weird way. So when we come at you in that way, to you, it's like, okay,
yes,
that guy was a red flag. This is going to be a red flag, too. But if I'm known to be a weirdo, fine. But not every nice guy is known to be a weirdo.
Of course
but women
not.
are afraid to give that nice guy a chance in case he is a weirdo. So then that leaves that nice guy to do what? Jerk his penis every night, or cry in his bed every night, or either be an asshole. Because look at all these, you know, sport people who play sports and growing up in high school, they're all dickheads.
Because my friend with the most success when it comes to Well, I wouldn't say he's a dick.
He's very straightforward.
He's very straightforward.
Yeah.
Like how I would do is like, this is what I want. And he gets confused. Like he just says, because he's not the kind of guy that's like, I'm going to take you on this extravagant date just to try to fuck you. He's like, I'm going to get you a coffee. And it works.
Let me tell you
So
something. As I'm growing up, right? Growing from a girl into a woman.
Blossoming.
And like starting to, I don't like that term. That's creepy. That's creepy.
Blossoming into a fine rose in the garden.
All right, hit that note, Hugh. Hit it.
Oh,
Hit it. Hey. Okay.
No, you did it.
Daisy.
Hugh.
This
Not
is why
you,
I
Joe.
can't
You
hype
did
you
it.
up.
Yeah, you did it.
But like, enough is enough. You see, men do too much.
Nah, it's
You
never
did-
enough. When we do enough, we get the puss.
Oh boy.
Those notes
boy.
aren't gonna get you anywhere. Let me tell you
Do
right
you
now.
want me?
No, what
my
I'm saying.
sweet?
Okay, no, for real. What I'm saying is, as I got older and as a woman, I started to realize that I do want the nice guy. I do. I don't want the guy who plays games. I want the guy who's open, who communicates, who tells me his feelings. I also don't want him to be a pushover. I respect a man who can set his boundaries, like you guys said, right? Kind men will set boundaries. I can respect that because it shows me that you're your own person. You're not just blowing smoke up my ass or telling me things that you think I just want to hear. So it's like, yeah, you want to be the nice guy. But when I say, be assertive or set boundaries, that does not mean be an asshole, because at the end of the day, that's not who I want to end up with. I will respect you more for being a nice guy, wearing your heart on your sleeve, and being that kind man. And I think as women grow up, they start to realize that, yeah, it can be confusing for you guys as young boys, but just understand that it is also confusing for us. I'm telling you from my personal experience, when you have certain experiences and it triggers something inside of you and you're like, fight or flight, like this is not safe, it turns you off when you see that from other young men. And I understand from where you're coming from that you guys were told to be this way, and it's not a bad thing. I think it's about how women can balance being open to certain things and not writing everyone off, and like learning how to gauge when it is danger versus when it's not. But you remember, women, especially young girls, like we have to be protective of ourselves. And yes, a lot of the time the nice guy, the kind guy can come off as creepy, because if that's not the majority, if that's not the majority of like what we're experiencing, then it's like, why is this person acting this way?
Because I like you.
I understand that. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying you have, like, the same way you guys are like, well, it's confusing for us. Like, we're not here trying to be confusing. And don't say that women don't know what they want. We do know what we want.
I'm just saying it sounded like you didn't know what you want, because I was going blah, blah, blah.
I'm saying I want a nice guy, but I want a guy who makes me feel safe and not
earlier.
nice to the point when it is making me feel or reminding me of like this predator and whatever. Like, one thing that you have to understand is like most women have been sexually assaulted or approached in a way that made them feel unsafe in their lives, right? Like it's happened to almost every single woman. And if it hasn't happened to you, girl, good for you. Live your life, right? And I mean, it's happened to a lot of men as well, but like I can only speak from a woman's perspective. I've had older men who are like super creepy and super predatory, do some shit and say some shit. And then I've had men who are like closer to my age, or boys, I should say, boys, men, whatever, because this happened through my 20s as well. And you're like, are you being genuine? Are you just saying these things because my history, my past has told me that I should be aware of these things? So like, I've definitely been guilty of the things that you guys are talking about, but I can say with confidence as I grow up that it's not a bad trait. I think women need to learn how to gauge certain situations, and men need to learn when to lay it on thick and when to hold back, especially when you're getting to know someone. You cannot come off that strong. You can't come off that strong as an asshole, and you can't come off that strong as a nice guy, as you guys say, either. There's a balance with everything. So I think, I don't know.
Good luck, boys.
Des? You're real quiet over there.
Yeah, because for me, like, everything you guys are saying, like, I'm just flashbacking everything between me and what I've been through, my friends. And I will proudly say, like, the reason I am how I am is because when I was the nice guy, like, quote unquote, the nice guy, I did not get the girl that I wanted. And they were attracted to the guys who were not me. I used to be quiet. I used to be shy. And, like, I was that timid kid, but at the end of the day, one day, like Hugh says, you snap one day and you realize this is not working.
You just look at what's that guy doing.
Exactly.
Because like that's the thing for me. I'd just look at my friend like, what are you doing? And he tells me what he's doing. I'm just like, that works. Because it shocked me when he's like,
Yeah.
because when I was younger, because he's always had success, and when I would hear what he does when I was younger, I was like, that work? No, that can't be. He's being an asshole. That doesn't work. No, but he wasn't really being an asshole. He was just being
him.
He was just being straight to the point, and I was like, that works. I was very shocked, and like for me, I would say I have like somewhat experience of realizing that the direct thing works, because when I was on Tinder, when I did the whole pickup line bullshit, it never was successful. But when I went straight to the point of like blah 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 blah, I realized I got way more matches when I was just straight to the point, rather than when I try to do the whole pickup line, get to know you all
here's
the
the
shit.
thing: the
That's why
pickup lines they come off as disingenuous.
But then
like the approach that worked the best with me was like not the hey let's get coffee, because like I don't know you like that. Again, creepy factor. But what works with me is like, hi, my name is da da da. I think you're beautiful. I'd love to get to know you, or something like
But
that.
the reason why I get confused a little bit now,
somebody.
because when Des did his creepy weird line like a while ago, you said that would work.
Well, he did a whole spiel.
Because that's what I learned to do.
It wasn't a one-liner.
It was a punching bag.
Des was like, hi, like he,
Okay.
all right. Listen, I can't speak for all women, but
confusing.
I can't. It is confusing because there's no blueprint to like how to treat somebody. But I'm telling you that like me and the women around me that I know and I feel confident to speak for, be the man who tells us how you feel, expresses your feelings, treats us well, and we will do the same for you, because we're on like our grown woman shit, right? Like when you're younger, you have to go through that and like understand what it is that you want versus don't want. But one thing that I can say to men is like, don't let negative experiences or being turned down completely wipe away your nice guy, because that will, or your kind guy, sorry.
I would say become a kind guy. Don't be a nice guy.
Yeah, sure. I can
nice,
back that 100%. Yeah, it will suit you very much so in the future. It will benefit you highly to be a kind, good man. You will not be overlooked for long if you feel like you're being overlooked now. That's all I can say.
Yeah, set boundaries, respect your boundaries. You're going to come off as an asshole if you put up boundaries. Everyone that has boundaries comes off as an asshole. But
I'm going to go with what Hugh said episodes ago. I don't remember when it was, but stay in your lane. You know your personality. You know what you look like.
Find someone that will accept you for you.
Yeah.
Be the most genuine you can be, and someone will
eventually,
and someone will accept that.
Because if I'm naturally nice, why do I have to tone down my niceness?
True.
I'm gonna find somebody who can appreciate it.
Because when I was being nice, I was like, when I look back, I was like, that wasn't me. I'm not the nice guy. I'm more just like, fuck.
See, that's how I felt when I was being a dickhead. Like, I'm not a dickhead. Like, I want to be nice. I want to share this with people. But then people take it the wrong way, or they abuse it. Like, oh yeah, I know Des will do this for me because he's so nice. No, suck my dick.
Well, when I was being nice, I felt like that was me being me. But then I realized, no, that wasn't you being you, because some of the stuff you didn't really actually care to do. You didn't want to do. You just did it because you're like, well, I'm just being nice. But in reality, you didn't really care to do it, or you didn't want to.
What I think actually, it's funny because like this is a segue, but it's perfect. Is that there was this the nurse? There's a nurse in China who asked the government to assign her a boyfriend. Assign.
There's like a specific term
as a reward for helping Wuhan like fight the coronavirus.
I agree with her.
Yeah, and I'm like,
because I don't have the time to look for a boyfriend, so find one for me.
For real, I'm like, listen, I did this for you. You find me a man.
Yeah, I agree with that. I do. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't have to worry about the nice guy, bad
Nothing.
boy bullshit.
You figure it out, government.
How old is she?
I don't know.
She's probably old. That's why.
No, she's beautiful.
It doesn't matter. How old are you?
I don't know. You know, like Chinese people will look great up until like very old. So
melt.
she could be 20 or 40. I don't know.
She's probably 40.
She looks great though.
Can I see?
I can pull it up. I don't have it right in front of me.
Nice assume you had it right in front of you. To say
Nope.
Right?
Nope. That's her.
She's pretty.
Yeah. Right?
I can't see, but yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like you just focus with one
I do.
eyeball.
I have
one
to.
eyeball.
For real. It's
Not
not
an eyeball. The eye of Horus.
I don't like that.
I'm a pirate. Give me an eye patch because I can't see.
I was all over the internet.
No.
And I don't know if you guys heard about the Olympics, for gold medal, the karate match.
No.
Okay, so between Saudi Arabia and a guy from Iran. So
Ooh, that's enemies fighting.
a karate match in the Olympics is like about 3 minutes. So they're fighting. Within the first minute, the Saudi Arabian guy gets knocked out.
Okay.
Boom. A kick. Boom. Unconscious. The guy who was unable to continue the match got the gold medal.
That was the guy unconscious.
Yeah.
Why did he get
Why?
the gold?
Because they're saying the Iran guy used with karate, it's supposed to be control of your power and all
like
of this.
excessive force.
Yeah. So the fact that the guy got knocked out.
Imagine winning a gold medal while passed out.
I
wish.
And that's what
I
everyone
could
is
go to
going
Olympics
on.
for that.
This is why I do Muay Thai.
Because the guy who got the gold medal, like, he wasn't like, nah, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, that's not right. Like,
Muay Thai, we cut through you. We get told when you're kicking someone, don't stop. You act like you're cutting through them. That's what I like about that.
And, like, I was just, I don't know. My heart hurt for the guy.
Power.
Yeah, because now it's not like I get silver. I'm literally disqualified.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You kicked them too hard. Well, how do you know?
Thank you.
How do you know he doesn't have a weak chin?
Oh, it's my fault that his head is soft.
What, he kicked him in the face?
Yeah, like the guy was going down, and he just gave him
walked into it.
Thank you very much.
Fuck. So then him going forward and his kick going up probably hit him either in the if it's a kick, it's most likely either hit him here or hit him in the chin. If it hit him in the chin, he's gonna snap and it's gonna instantly knock him out. Or if in the temple, fuck the Olympics,
knocked out.
man.
Yeah, it was
Sucks.
stupid. It was
Olympics
stupid.
sucks now. We act like we care. We don't. We only care about athletics.
I just care about relay. That's
I know.
it.
That's what I care.
On 100 meters.
Fast food. What is? Oh shit! I can't see tits. Top 10 fast food places, guys.
Is this like the world top 10?
What's your? I'm just gonna like. No, it's not. Well, there was a list, but I just like.
Okay.
What would you guys? You don't have to. You can just say which
No,
ones you
I would
like.
love to do this.
Yo, you want to do this?
Yeah.
The whole top 10?
Let's do this.
Okay. Okay. I have McDick's, Subway, Wendy's,
Take
Burger
Subway
King.
out of
Who's
that.
Wendy?
Wendy's.
Wendy's. I said Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's.
Yeah, Wendy's.
What's Wendy's?
Isn't it called Wendy's?
Wendy's?
Oh, Wendy's. I've
WEN?
been saying Wendy's for years.
I thought you're mixing Wimpies, and
I've been saying Wendy's forever.
I think there's a Wendy's.
Wendy's? Do
I've
you
been
not
saying
know how to
Wendy's.
say the name Wendy?
The girl with the
dyslexic,
red
man.
hair?
Come on, man. I'm a little retarded.
That's
I'm sorry.
Wendy.
You mean
Little
like the
derp.
square patties?
Yes, I do know what
That's
I'm talking
Wendy's.
about.
That's Wendy.
Wendy's, whatever.
It's okay,
Wendy's.
sweetheart.
Burger King,
Wendy's.
KFC,
Mm-hmm.
Popeyes, Papa John.
I missed that.
Taco Bell, Domino's, and Dairy Queen. Oof, man.
Honestly,
Dairy Queen is not at the top of that.
I'm gonna say I've never tried Dairy Queen's food.
It's actually very good.
No, it's not. There was a
quite
Dairy Queen
good.
by my high school, so we used to go there sometimes, and like it's just like meh.
Oh, the Pickering one's great.
I would say everything there sounds great except for
What would be your top 5?
Subway.
Wendy's?
Take Subway the fuck
What would
out
be
of
your
there.
top 5?
My top 5 would definitely be Popeyes.
Popeyes was on the
It doesn't
list.
have to be in a
Yeah.
particular order. Just
Yeah,
your top
yeah.
5.
Popeyes, Wendy's, A&W's not on that list.
No.
No, I didn't
Okay,
put it on,
Burger
sorry.
King.
Burger King. Is
McDonald's.
Not top 5.
McDonald's, yes.
Oh, you get the right burger. Trust me, it is.
McDonald's for sure, and Wendy's, I
And
agree.
possibly Taco Bell because they have
And
this.
Taco Bell.
What's that little? It's so
Quesadilla?
big.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh my god.
I never had it. I've always been
Oh,
scared of
it's
Taco Bell
so
just
good.
having it come up my ass wrong.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but those are my 5, Joe.
Wendy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell. Refresh my memory on the others.
McDick, Subway, Wendy's, Burger King, KFC, Popeyes, Papa John, Taco Bell, Domino's, Dairy
Domino's.
Queen.
Oh, Domino's. Whoa.
Domino's,
Domino's
yeah.
is in there. You better stop playing with
I
Domino's.
was talking to my friends. It was just on the road trip, and I mentioned the fact that like I think out of fast food places, Domino's is the best.
Top
Obviously,
tier, top
you
tier.
can't compare it to like authentic mom and pop,
No,
like whatever.
no.
But for fast food,
Yeah.
I think Domino's is the best. And they were like, "What? No, Pizza Nova." And I'm like,
Are you
Pizza
stupid?
Nova is for pompous cunts.
"Ooh, you know they listen to the
I know. I want Pizza Nova. I want real sauce. Oh, with tomato slices in it. Oh, fuck off.
I know you guys can't see, but
I'm
he's playing
joking.
with a non-mustache.
Yeah, I have no mustache
The
right
corner.
now. Before, like maybe a year ago, I could
Hugh,
do
what's
that.
your top 5?
No,
I
in
only said my
particular.
top 4, by the way. So
Oh,
thanks,
sorry. I
thanks
thought you
for
went to 5.
thought you were
thanks
done.
for
Sorry.
What's
Go
number
ahead.
5?
What's your last one?
I don't really like any of them, so I'm gonna just go with Popeyes. Because I feel like out of the chicken
your
places,
top
it's better than KFC. So
Yeah.
McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell,
You don't
Domino's,
like
Popeyes.
Oh, you don't like Popeyes.
No, I do. I'm just not a fried chicken person, okay? Revoke my black card, whatever.
No, it's been.
It's okay. I'm part of the club.
Hubie Doobie.
For me, no particular order. Papa.
Don't call him Papa.
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Uh,
Sorry.
McDick's.
You know they only call that McDicks in Canada, right?
I don't care about the Americans.
Sorry,
Popeyes, Papa John, McDicks. I do like the Americans. I'm sorry, guys. Burger King. Did I say KFC already?
No.
KFC.
KFC. Oh, okay.
I had a bucket this week. I was like,
my
what? I
God.
feel like being a fat whore. I'm gonna get a bucket.
You just want more.
And I had an
You are
edible
a
with it.
bucket.
Oh boy.
I had an edible with it. I
Yeah.
was like, woo, bo,
Trust
you
me,
greasy
KFC
ass
hits
fingers, bud.
sometimes.
And I'll say last one.
Today.
You know what?
Ew. Why'd you groan like
Definitely
that?
not Wendy's.
I'm looking at Dairy Queen. I like Dairy Queen. You know.
Wendy's.
I don't have it a lot.
I'll try it this week and I'll let you guys know next
Dairy
week.
Queen?
Yeah, the burger.
I've never had their burger. I have their chicken strips. I'm not. I don't normally. When I get burgers, I go to a specific burger place.
It's been years for me, but like I just remember, like it wasn't bad.
It
was
just wasn't
definitely-
anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks like it wouldn't.
I'll
be
get. I used to
anything.
like when I worked at.
Like they're known for like their ice cream cones that they flip upside down, and like their
Real ice cream.
blizzards and their ice cream cakes. Like that's what they're known
I
for.
only
not
go there
burgers.
for my
No.
son and his mom.
When I used to work at Enterprise, I used to because there was like by like Orifice Road there was a whatchamacallit, a Dairy Queen there, so I used to have like a milkshake every day. Yeah, it wasn't a smart idea. I also went there just because like the person there, I had like this like fantasy crush on them, so I'll just go and get a vanilla milkshake, and then it would come out the wrong way.
Okay.
It wouldn't come out. It would come out a chocolate milkshake.
Once again, on that note,
Yeah, I'm like, how is it that he says we don't talk about poop a lot when he finds any way to like divert the conversation back to this?
We're not talking about poop a lot. What are you talking about, bro?
Boobalot.
I talk
talk
about
about
ice
poop.
cream coming out my butt.
Talk about poop.
That's
Oh my
not poop.
god.
I guess you could say that's poop.
Okay.
Top five.
Anyways, that was an interesting episode. We definitely want to know what you guys think in terms of the women dating, nice guys, whatever. I think that
Just be yourself.
if you we already established that.
Just
I'm
be
saying
yourself.
if anyone has anything to say about that, I'd love to hear it.
Did we answer
Again,
her question?
thissquareroom.com/ask. And I think that's it. So you can find us on our socials at This Square Room, Instagram and Twitter. Our website, thissquareroom.com. I already said our socials earlier this episode, but for the sake of, Des getting his followers, it's Desi D18.
Thank you.
Have you gotten some?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah, Hugh-Gene B, follow him. He wants to share his beautiful photography with the world. And I am Jonel Wilson. That's JONELWILSON. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.